This is very special to me because this award, which will be accepted by my general manager and vice president of Ave Maria Radio, Michael Jones, will be given to Tom Monahan. And Tom Monahan and I have a very strong friendship. We go way back. When I was a secular news reporter on Channel 50 and Channel 7, that's when we first met. And I was on my way back to the Catholic Church and had started to cover a number of different events with the Tigers, and when Tom was still collecting the Bugattis, and when he was still very involved in the Frank Lloyd Wright Museum and collecting pieces of Frank Lloyd Wright, he was on his way back to the Catholic Church too, and we struck up a friendship because we started to talk about our Catholic faith. And Tom was actually one of the reasons that I started at Ave Maria Radio, in addition, of course, to Mike Jones and Al Cresta bringing me over there from the secular media. And so I always have a very soft place in my heart for Tom Monahan. I don't think he gets treated fairly by the secular press. He's an amazing man of God. He's totally dedicated to giving back and has told me, and actually in many interviews has said that he wants to die with absolutely nothing, just giving everything back. And that is the theme tonight. You heard Joe with all the success that he's had and the fame. It really doesn't mean anything if you don't give back. It's interesting, in doing the research for my book, God's Bucket List, all the studies I found that show that no matter how successful people are, what really matters is when you let go and give back, that you're not happy until you share yourself. John Paul II said that we don't find ourselves until we lose ourselves in Christ. And personally, I think Tom Monahan, and as well as our other award recipients tonight, truly embody that type of an attitude. Tom Monahan is best known as the founder of Domino's Pizza and the former owner, of course, of the Detroit Tigers baseball franchise, currently devoting his attention full-time to nonprofit endeavors, specifically focusing right now on underwriting Catholic higher education. And most of his focus, of course, as many of you know, if you listen to Ave Maria Radio and follow Tom through his many efforts, really concentrated right now through the Ave Maria Foundation and primarily Ave Maria University. In 1998, Tom provided the impetus for a major initiative in Catholic higher education with the founding of the Institute, the Ave Maria Institute in Ypsilanti in southeastern Michigan, which later became Ave Maria College, which later became Ave Maria University, now based down in Naples, Florida. Now, the foundation, in addition to the university, also funded the Ave Maria School of Law, founded in Ann Arbor, but then relocated to Naples, Florida back in 2009, and also helped establish the Thomas More Law Center, a public interest law firm that provides legal counsel to organizations and individuals whose religious and other freedoms are threatened. And he's been very involved in this fight against the HHS mandate, standing up for religious freedom across the country. And the Thomas More Law Center is an amazing law center that has been fighting, in addition to the HHS mandate, the attacks on religious freedom. And not just for those of us who are believers in Christ, but other people who are facing different types of religious discrimination. And so what an impact he's having, not only, of course, on the business world as an example, but not only with Ave Maria University and the law school, but also with standing up for religious freedom. He also founded another amazing organization called Legatus. Legatus is a Latin word for ambassador. It's an international group of Catholic executives. My husband and I are proud members of this organization. They're committed to studying, living, and spreading their faith through their professional and personal lives. Then Domino's CEO Tom Monahan and his wife Marjorie met John Paul II back in 1987, and that meeting with the now St. John Paul II inspired Tom to start Legatus. Tom was born in Michigan back in Ann Arbor in 1937. His father died 4 years later, ushering in a childhood spent largely in an orphanage and a succession of foster homes after that. After graduating from Ann Arbor's St. Thomas High School back in 1955 and enrolling at Ferris State in Big Rapids, he enlisted in the Marine Corps. He was honorably discharged 3 years later and then returned to Ann Arbor, where he enrolled at Michigan. While a student there, he founded Domino's Pizza. He and his brother James borrowed $900 to start a small pizza store called Dominic's, nice name, if I do say so myself, in Ypsilanti. He later bought his brother's share of the business and opened additional stores in Ann Arbor and Mount Pleasant, Fire Up Chips. That's where I went to school, Central Michigan University. By 1998, Domino's had over 6,200 stores and ranked as the world's largest pizza delivery chain, pioneering a number of industry innovations inspired by Tom Monahan. In addition to all of that, he's received honorary degrees from 12, count 'em, universities around the country. And in March of 2000, he was named an honorary fellow of the Magdalen College with Great Britain's University of Cambridge. To accept the award for Tom Monahan is my boss, Vice President and General Manager of Ave Maria Radio, Michael Jones.
Thank you all very much. I'm sorry that Tom's not available to be here tonight, but he does send a letter, which I will read. Dear Father Marquis, fellow award honorees and guests. First of all, I would like to personally thank Father Joseph Marquis and the award selection committee for choosing me from so many worthy candidates to receive this award. My only regret is that I'm not there with you to accept it in person and participate in this tremendous evening. This is truly an event in which I would not only have been honored to attend, but one that I'm sure I would have enjoyed. So I say with all sincerity, I wish I could be there with you this evening. Christmas is a very special time of year for all of us. I know it has always been a joyous time in my life, from my wife Marjorie's great love of the season and the gift-giving that comes with it, to so many wonderful memories of the St. Nicholas light display that we used to hold at Domino's Farms. Working to celebrate the values of loving and helping others and making Christ known year-round is a worthwhile mission for all of us. Finally, let me take this opportunity to applaud the great work of the St. Nicholas Institute. I salute you for the professional, sincere, and creative way that you help people all over the country, young and old, to celebrate the authentic roots of St. Nicholas and keep Christ in Christmas. Gratefully, Tom Monahan.